The transcendence of forgiveness applied to one's personal business. Knowing I thought of love and kindness for myself, I thought it was what's best. It may have been wrong in hindsight. Divine laws overcome for what grace buys. So now I realign my focus, for what intuition and distance can give us. A new path needed to be experienced. What I truly want and need within it. Patience to honor what is now and here. Gratitude and courage to rise above fear. So today is a new start for me. The journey begins from here into eternity.
What is so wrong with thinking a thought? I guess it depends on what is and what is not. Pleasant memories arrive in my mind, a thought that is encouraging and kind, almost as if I need to reach for them, yet it feels good to remember when. Sure, some thoughts are not so good, although there is a way that I could search for the times, bringing a smile, to find peace with my past for a while. It's good to be in the present moment. I feel there is no reason to condone it, even visualization and hoping in the future, to view life as a blessing, as we all mature.
Within all that is pure among a broken view, I'll try to describe the love I have for you, all that transcends a physical form known, the illusion in experience, as a gift shown, peace, grace, and a life to share one day, put into the future with the words I say, a constant stream of inaccurate perception. Although I recognize this form of deception, my finite mind cannot grasp the infinite, so how could I pretend I am within it? I'll try to align with divine thought, to be found humble, yet still uncaught, faith in God, to guide within this dream, compassion displays toward what I redeem.
When the opposite applies to this, you may flip the meaning to get the gist. Although opposites are perfect pairs, you can travel up or down the stairs, arriving at another destination. The road we choose with hesitation, a way for understanding and compassion, more than words. When put into action, I'll let go of the defined meaning. The definition will very soon be leaving, to realize the basic essence of life. An anniversary of a husband and wife, union of opposites may be balanced. I just wonder if there is a chance.
Looking back on the past choices I've made, there is something I recently noticed today. I've reached a point in a certain way. To the outer world it is how I'll display I no longer do things and how I formerly did, kind of like when I used to be a kid, a sign of maturity through the life I live. Is this a blessing that God would give? A breakthrough in the choices I make. I didn't know how long it would take, yet I wanted to make the change. One day I did from a viewpoint and range. Even if I look back now into my past, this will be a change for me that will last.
Leading toward a direction in time and space, obstacles, struggles, and challenges we face, consistent arrival, physics of consciousness, collecting ingredients as a puzzling gift, mental wandering, approaches the absolute, dwelling of decisions, in hope for the truth, surrender intellect for a glimpse once worn, an object in time, admiring the storm, potential experience in an image of energy, within my letting go for it to just be. I've expressed all I can, so where do I go? I guess as time moves forward I will know, relax with faith and hope into the next form. It emerges with each situation that is born.
For a while now, I have collected, very keenly and oh so undetected, hidden in my mind with each experience, tucked away in laughter and seriousness. I know where each key is located, as I withdrew and the others debated, for the knowledge assembled is my vice, to unlock life in a way that is precise, so I express to distract the eye, waving goodbye, then aligning to say, hi, a gift of invaluable worth and spiritual birth. Words arrive, deposited in the ocean's surf, sands of time, tell me about the beach, nature's wisdom, by example, nicely teach.
Knowledge with an intellect so shallow, starting with something I really don't know, quiet the mind and take a deep breath, take it with me, or should it be left? Letting it go to attempt a peaceful process, an outlook harmonizes views and success, with resolved questions, I feel I belong, the unknown reveals each word as strong, with pressure and confusion said honestly, yet I'm writing something for it to be, my reality check to form communication, a variation in the approach to a situation. This learning curve kindly faces a fear, you're not here and the conclusion is clear.
It is difficult to find what I'm looking for, when my view is the same and nothing more. Recognizing this and looking all around me, I can try to be open to what I can't yet see, defining an improvement, a changing view, adaptation of a situation, know what to do, pulling from out of the air, given to share. I can capture the idea with care, don't worry, it will always be free to go. I want to honor and show what I feel I know, a feeling propels, what seem to be words, as gliding smoothly, aligning forwards, if to express how I appreciate these times, with careful skill, I create some rhymes.
I can't get it right, I can't get it wrong, I don't know whether to be weak or strong. It could go either way, if to have a choice, people with their thoughts, actions, and voice, drama, situations, judgments and views, it's not like any of this is breaking news. If to keep to myself and try to live in silence, a battle rages on in my mind with violence, turbulent waters, storm of restless arguing, treaties, allies, trading, and bargaining, I'll rise to a unified peaceful surface, rather than graph the points of nervousness. So I labeled what I did as wrong, yet, what if I was right all along?
I can feel it in my soul of being, that there is a certain way of seeing. I'm not there yet, but I'll know when I am, to honestly evaluate if I'm a good friend, with who I am, and with others, a masquerade that a disguise covers. I could test the waters, so to speak. Sure, the best view is at the peak, the highest way of returning so low, a natural process that life just flows. I'm grateful for the areas I've improved, the ways my improvement has moved, priority of progress, or stay where I am. The area of focus is what I write with a pen.
As synchronized signals manage imagination, a miraculous healing of this situation, welcoming change, colored with emotion, a moment of growth relating to a notion, supporting pre-programmed perspectives, within what we bring towards directives, an intention to create beautiful expression, interconnected energy told in confession, processing the help of an inspired source, to safely design a life vision, of course, a home, not yet perfect, but with potential, expanding in the abundance of sequential. This connection links the experiences, searching for ideas to improve what this is.
As I surrender to let go and allow, thoughts and actions explain to me how, intuitively guiding to achieve this goal. As for a soul's vision to see its focus grow, I can travel a path to accomplish successful requirements with this wish, assemble the puzzle pieces in collection, in sharing control of a paradox's direction, move the level, balance to prioritize respect, this one-time experience that we all collect, unifying the understanding of who we are, just reaching for a blessing. It is not too far, yet now the current life topic shifts, so I'll observe the interchangeable for a bit.
To expect the best, a constant increase, thoughts about this may never cease, visualizing wonderful experiences today, a divine orchestration with the words I say, more than hope when there is a choice, listening to the wise and still, inner voice, surrounding, an environment of dreams, present moment being more than it seems. This moves toward better and better days, a map found, out of the complicated maze, with courage and faith to expect the best. The excitement leads my life without rest. I wish these thoughts for you as well. Sincerely, this is what I will tell.
For a complete focus, I will let go, a choice of awareness to possibly know, direction to where I put my attention, establishing a present stance of prevention. I feel that all things are possible, with the endless unfolding being probable, the information earned to be applied, while the situation currently glides, a deep breath with a prayer of gratitude, in my sanctuary for a calm attitude, a divine place with goals and aspirations. The planned thinking can give preparation, alive in the moment, to intuitively feel. I can apply spiritual tools to what is real.
I have found a reclusive and silent solution. The world around unfolds with precision, clearing the way, by letting go of options, circumstances shown, as to watch them, let them flow around and through. A present moment arrival, is what to do, well rested with new perspective, for I don't care about the collective. Why fake a desire or a dream today? A self-criticism can radiate in this way. This judgment defines perfection and control. A distant view is unnecessary for my soul. All I see can be simplistic and plain. The thoughts move as a runaway train.
Reaching for better thoughts in my mind, sometimes so difficult to find, hope applied to knowledge and the unknown, all of it, in front of me shown, delicate power surrounds as I live, a hazy perspective with an offer to give, who I am from dust to dust, a globe of rebirth and eternal trust. This truth brings a song to sing, a universe is birthed as the phone rings, although the network connection is old, I no longer have it to be sold, yet I'll look for the blessing, my emotions open up to voice confessing.
If to create a memory so sweet, it happens each time we meet, beautiful recurrence in my mind, so carefully it will remind, sometimes it seems so far away, an ocean connected, yet far from the bay, if I knew the meaning of my display, to others in certain ways today, tired and impatient thoughts give me away, human like you, what more can I say? To be like you and abandon who I am, permission grants a capability of how I can, stand up, be strong, be who you are, clarify the confusion within all
The amount of regret I carry, at times leads life to be scary, the feelings I hold, connected with thought, to realize what I am and what I'm not, a perception of the truth hidden in my past, if to hold on to it, the memories will last, if to let it all go and experience this moment, directed conversation with life as I own it, essence of my soul moving along a path, consistency of the zero required for math. I feel I need to search for something new, just to be happy with what is gratitude. I can only admit with an overwhelmed mind, to express what currently I'm trying to find.
To validate this way of presentation, I currently have a kind of sensation, what is known from my perspective. Untraceable and hidden to all who will live, an ancient waiting, simply put for you, my observation notices something new, yes, love, clearing the illusion's view, strength increasing as I move through, just waiting to be picked from the air, to prove the way one person can care, to pave a way, and clear a path, apply math, count my cash, and take a bath, carefully though, they have a trait as well, uniquely I present a poem for myself to tell.
Looking within my mind to find what is, observing what could be of all of this, yet intuition tells me to remain calm, a peaceful voice sings a silent song, the connection is divine, pure, and authentic, actions are sincere in the way I meant it, feeding the soul an inspired meal to nourish, eternally expanding in how it can flourish, not to be labeled and put in a metaphoric box, an essence of truth without any locks, a key to all that exists in the world known, presenting progression of what has grown, to be what it is, to be who I am. I'll add some humor and count to 10.
Machine-like pattern moving forward, a paradox to accomplish tasks as I'm bored, sound preparation, planning, and observation, is my heart broken from the hesitation? To see the light of this world's pretense, sanity is an opportunity to have a defense, who I am, perceiving a presentation, throwing away pieces of hope in salvation, faith persists and pours energy overflowing, a divine emotion in a clockwork knowing, this takes me to where I should be, a temporary delay with a sign I can see, decisions and calculations of another minute, divide this present moment to begin it.
These relationships, so temporary and fragile, only passing through time for a while, it directs a focus towards something greater. When I can't understand and I'm unsure, yet I'll trust, I'll limit my questions, letting go of a surrounding suggestions, does fear freeze my quest to choose? Discerning within a perspective I could lose, a doubt arrives, I greet it with caution, an extreme way of safely living begins, it limits, protects, guides, and hinders, narrowing a range of emotion to slender, my soul steps back to observe, I'll appreciate the closed doors that occur.
Present moment moving through, connecting of what is into the blue, God, higher self, source, and universe, precise flow to add my own verse, who I am, what I offer, courage of a question for her, authentic intention, life in awareness, ask, believe, and receive, in consciousness, understanding what I want as desire, lighting up thought, candle flame of fire, opportunity and privilege to be here, embracing trust, letting go of fear, beyond now, connection of communication, I'll trust myself, others, and a situation.
Bring my inner signals to this place, gratitude for small increments of grace, these overlooked blessings in written form, an area to start gathering what will be born, possible actions, reaching for what's here, the morning breeze makes it all too clear, living my life as they sleep through, a subconscious state to enjoy and pursue, truth in a vision, sights of the unseen, passing in time and space, so fresh and clean, waiting to serve in a purpose discovered, or to be lost, hidden, and cleverly covered, please surface a revealed difference, a regular basis shows consistent preference.
How careful do I have to be? Before I let go and truly see, unknown answers to eternal questions, learning from others by their suggestions, eventually I have to take action, a spontaneous push, a freeing reaction, all I can say, all I can do, in how much I miss being able to see you, the silence breaks a chosen confusion, to be warned about other people's illusion, technique knows what I hold as important, in between chaos and disorder that is sorted, space has been cleared to continue to write, the inner fight continues into the night.
Observing my thoughts, clearing the mind, a form of visualization to sometimes find, mental stories of how something may be, yet is it realistic, or something I can see? Sure, there are possibilities unknown, a prayer of grace within actions shown, in all that I do, in silence or sound, just in relaxing into what is all around, open to experience. Discernment is a key, to decide what is truly important to me, This form of music is complete and in tune. What could happen later or very soon? It is action to recognize the potential, one at a time unfolds within the sequential.
Systematic story, challenged interpretation, a mental projection in this situation, awakening to a dysfunction of demise, generating reality as if in disguise, nowhere to go within truth itself, a separate ego defining the self, public danger detaches survival, when all work is one in arrival, the unity of text and program source, hands full of information of course, an inevitable claim, vivid determination, a complete view within manipulation, next arrives prophetic causality, I'll grasp a soft controlling copy.
System dividing through a simple rumor, society seems to have a sense of humor, center the knowing of plans to think ahead, losing focus in words that have been read, time spent wisely to dream of tomorrow, the best I know how, enjoyment or sorrow. I want to apologize to everyone, for I am losing many and finding none. With dedication and faith, I can continue on, always alive. I don't remember being born. This opportunity needs to arrive at the end. Only so much to do with paper and pen, trust in the continuation. This form of hope, maybe life is a truth I would know to cope.
To know what is required to avoid a sin, regarding the sacrifice involved to begin, the misleading reward of simplicity in life, have I carefully decided to not find a wife? The tempting complicated life is alluring, it would be nice if love was a sure thing, I just hope to one day to understand, honesty hesitancy and I do what I can, to recognize a destructive train of thought, as I overcome thinking to says what it's not, a hope within the end, life being kind, open to letting go of rigid thinking I find, maybe right now is just not my time, I'll let go of the idea that anything is mine.
When accessing salvation to transcend, a species would subjectively meet an end, human thought inside a consciousness, while life pushes forward a process, navigate the cryptographic map, toward a path of feeling guided to that, irrelevant questions of a sincere system, a unique type of soul stays with them, an authentic life moves with free will, no one knows the heights of material, hold this eternal glimpse, a certain kind, incarnate into what is now in the mind, a benevolent dissolve of lasting intuition, words used in another level of perception.
The center core is always much more, selected circuit path to magnetically store, theories practiced within awareness, the present moment aligns within this, dramatic mathematics forms language, interacting with one's innate courage, to explain the complexity of the brain, the unknown taken for granted as plain, a needed formula of expressed variables, digital hardware, frequencies, and cables, the connection is basic and integrated, receptive of an offer now animated, biologically and naturally shown, all of this is owned and known.
I need to stand my ground and deny, yet I want you to please understand why. It's a fragile balance of what I know and the understanding I hope to show. I ask for compassion for what I tell, to look out for myself and others as well. So many of the world's problems, no one person can solve all of them. It's humbling to know that I can't help particular areas in life where I fell. Take what I say as an act of faith. Just believe and you will make your way. Trust that you can plan ahead, to discern everything I just said.
Stillness within this settling of a view, visioning the next important thing to do, this is for everyone to decide. Within life's movement, no one can hide, it is life, for better or worse. For myself, it is an unfolding verse, I can wait, I can contemplate, I could discuss the uncertainty of faith, yet, now I'll experience my senses. Doubt in circumstance may prevent this. Could I confess the fear I think about? Merely a thought of worry or doubt, as much as it may seem real, it will pass and it is only how I feel.
What does it mean to be wrong? A judgment of what I've done all along, the best I knew how to do, yet different to what I now go through, at times doing what I think I should, to follow a true desire is just as good? The blindfold is on my eyes, only until I seem to know and realize the reality of letting God and letting go. God can't make the decision for me, I know, so I look for insights for a better way, to know what to think, feel, act on, or say. I think there is timing for this to happen. I'll escape the doubt I may be trapped in.
The breath is a wonderful thing, given and taken, the life that it can bring, inhaling in, the observed and learned, exhaling out, some writing to be discerned, unknown reason, pressure in circumstance, caught in worry, doubt, and a form of trance. There is always a time to let this go, being led by following my heart and soul. The other side of the equation is unknown, lack of focus, when what I offer is shown, a design of the mind, wishing for a balance, Admitting this attempt to make some sense, an experience with thoughts of this world, it is an eternal connection and a precious girl.
To keep it general in an approach some way, I'll draw conclusions on a situation today, although I may never know the truth of it. What I do believe is at the heart of it, lack of trust, this life, this world, and others, for what I do, who I am, and all it covers, confidentially of myself and my Creator, secrets kept to respect and honor her. Is there a risk by trusting this unknown? A chance of emotional hurt may occur, God's business, people's lives, and my own. Where are the boundaries of respect shown? Time and money, choice and consequence, this cause and effect makes no sense.
What is known and what is unknown? To apply it to the current moment shown, these feelings are based on thought-based stories that the media bought. Should I adopt this as what's real? It's all good until my sins are revealed, as a flawed and perfect man. In between, laws of nature and the mind will be seen, muddy water settles, chaotic mind clears, natural alignment to a well-being now here, for gratitude based on its own self, consistent determination, a book on a shelf, organized possessions to just live life, possibly he will find his beloved wife.
Once again, thinking of what to do, my options as the day moves through, collected info for a knowledgeable stance. I don't know what to do to break this trance, so I'll think less to be who I am, letting pity pass by for true faith to begin. Am I looking for a search to believe? If so, for what? When perception can deceive, my lost capability to encourage and be kind, within an understanding in the mind, selection in 7 billion people to give to, yet a day-to-day life to live through, while a mental illness verges to heal me, God and the devil, play games for all to see.
We all have ideas about what we want, many views, the side, the back, and the front, faith within intuitive guidance to navigate. A blissful epiphany opens my eyes and I wait. Anything can happen in the present moment. How is giving it away a form of owning it? This situation is a gift to meditate on, acknowledging in life how far I've come. Forgive me for trying to not judge you. There must be a lot you're going through, or maybe it's just who you are. I can't understand this from afar. Wrapped up in dramatic simplicity, all I need to do is just be me.